Then the
Everywhere
fly.
you look, there's more worms.
Those are very clean worms.
Worms eat all the stuff that we throw away. All the paper, all the cardboard, all the old food, all that stuff. So are we gonna feed the worms with that stuff, or are we gonna send it to the landfill?
Feed the worms!
Exactly.
These beautiful seedlings are starts from our AntFarm Learning Garden, which is just down the street on Proctor Boulevard. We have gardener Carson who's managing it all. This is just a very small sampling of everything that's growing down there.
I'm Carson, the lead gardener over here. These are some of my lovely youths that came and joined me today for our Earth Day compost celebration. So the idea today was that we get to talk a little bit about how we can reduce the organic waste that we send to the landfills. This is what we're trying to make when we make compost. It's this stuff. So we talked a little about what happens when you eat something and how it is especially valuable. You can make this stuff out of just a bunch of waste materials that everybody's trying to get rid of.
We compost everything, all our food scraps. So all that compost goes down to the garden, creating soil for our starts.
So here at AntFarm, probably the most plentiful ingredient that I've used is fallen leaves, grass clippings. I get manure from a couple local farms. It's a good way to kind of form that community connection. I have adult volunteers that come on Mondays and Saturdays. And I get to teach them all about how to grow as many vegetables as possible in a small space with as few resources as possible. I started this pile right before winter started, and as a result of it going through the winter, it didn't stay hot. So it was once a hot pile, or what they call a thermophilic composting pile, and now it is a worm pile. So these guys right here are the red composting worms that I added to the mix. There's some skinny ones, there's some small ones.
There are obese ones.
There are some obese worms in there because we feed them well. Follow me. I want to show you guys what this stuff looks like when we're finished. This is really the secret that I've been trying to teach people, how to have like a good, healthy, sustainable garden that doesn't cost you a lot of money.
Aren't they beautiful? They're from the AntFarm Garden. He's going to be bringing us seeds and starts, herb bundles, lettuce, kale that we're going to sell in the cafe. The money goes right back into the garden just to further the learning garden, to have events, and they just learn about where their food comes from. So it just comes full circle.
All of the food that we'll be producing from the grounds here will be basically shared first to the youths in the community, members and their families that come and work on the grounds with me. And then we'll have some that we will use to make fresh lunches for the youths as well, to teach them about how to use the fresh produce, because that's just as important as learning how to grow it. And then some we'll probably be donating to the food bank, some we'll be giving away and or selling at the farmers market. So that's kind of what we were trying to talk about today with Earth Day, is how to divert all the waste streams of organic material away from the landfill and bring it to a pile at your house or at a local community garden or something to turn it into black gold like this. So that's the idea, just teaching people how to be like as healthy as possible. Is that somebody locked in the tool shed over there? This is what we deal with.